Okay. Yo, what up? Can you hear me? I think you're on mute. Yeah, I can't hear you right now. It's dead silent.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go. I heard you briefly.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Hey, let's
All right.
go.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right. I know me and you were going back and forth in forums. No bad blood though, low key, no bad blood. Do you want to rip the band-aid and just talk about that, or do you like want to talk about like some other crap?
Wait, what's happening? What you mean?
Well, you saw my post, right? Like in the Skullgirls forums, no?
Oh, that one? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to talk about it, we can. Yeah, sure. I'm kind of just free. Just follow whatever you want.
No, for sure, for sure. Well, I just want to start off thanks and say like one, I am not blatantly disrespecting the development of the new guest stars. I just wish they put more emphasis and effort into it. I mean, they put like blood, sweat, and tears into those animations. I won't lie, but I wish they specified how they worked with like the move stats and them costing gold retakes is pretty crazy, no? Like just think about that.
I do think it's a bit of a communication issue. Like they could have preview it much sooner and get initial feedback from that.
No,
They
yeah.
kind of just
Mm-hmm.
like bombed us right away from the start, and like, of course, people will go crazy about it because it's such a huge change.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, but like obviously the shiny odds have increased because it's close to holidays as well as a blatant cash grab. I mean, that alone is obvious. I don't blame them. Whatever. If you need to make some quick bucks, go ahead. I don't care. But my problem is like it's 4 million coins to max one guest star. Like that's a diamond if you think about it. It's 2 mil for a shiny one, and that's a gold investment.
It is a universal move that you can just use across all your different characters.
No, yeah, that's the cool part, but at the same
So in a
time,
way,
it's concerning because if you could use it with any unit, then that could bring a lot of problems, not only Rift wise, but in any other game mode as well. The only cool part about that is that it doesn't affect PvP or competitive because I already tried messing around with it. It doesn't let you use them whatsoever. But other than
in
that,
PvP stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
but other than that, like I just wish they never brought in the stats. I think the stats is what ruined it for a lot of people, especially for me.
Yeah, I dislike the stats as well. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we need more RNG. I don't think we need more stat inflation.
No,
Oh,
definitely. I want to
we
show
already have
you
power creep on like
I
that
want to
phase
show you
instead.
a move that I rolled. It was a 12-1-1-1, and I was thinking what if you could roll that with guest stars and get like an 18-1-1? That's fucking scary. Jesus Christ. I know you've probably seen it, but let me see if I could find it.
Which one is it?
It's my Parasol BB3. It rolled
Oh,
into a
nice.
it rolled into a 12-1-1-1. Yeah, it's fucking gross. But yeah,
Is that
let
like
me.
level 12?
It's level 15. That's maxed.
Oh, was
Yeah,
12-1-1 the max? Oh yeah,
12-1-1
it
is
is.
like the luckiest you could get with like highest rolls on one move.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
I don't think
cra-
I even have that. Congratulations.
No, yeah, a few people have it, but like I'm like one of the few who got hella lucky with it. And I'm just terrified seeing that with a guest star. God, that fucking scares me. But yeah, I'm just taking a screenshot right now. I'll show you right now on Discord. But yeah, that's
But
what
like,
terrifies me
is that like
because
30%?
what happened?
Is that like a 30% attack stat at max 12-1-1?
It's 42.
42. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 42. I feel like you could roll 50% on
Oh,
stats now with what's it called? guest stars, if you roll 18-1-1, that should be like theoretically impossible, obviously, but like the odds are there. So eventually someone is going to roll that. And that's what scares me because imagine that on a defense move. Like 50% HP on one guest star. God, fuck
Wait, let me
that.
check this. Let me check the stats real quick because if I remember correctly, it doesn't level up the same way as normal moves.
It doesn't?
Let me just I have to check this because I do have one that's already maxed.
Yeah, I got two of them that's max as well. I got a brain drain move and the Minette one.
So is it more than like a normal move then? Or is
Honestly,
it scaled, just scaled differently?
well, so far I've seen some RNG from other peers as well. I'll send you some screenshots too that they roll like pretty crazy shit, like some sweaty top players. That's why I'm getting all kinds of information. Hold on, give me a second. I think I opened it on Discord. Hold up. Let me join here. Oops, yeah. Some scuff shit going on. My bad. Anyway, I'm just trying to find some of these screenshots that I want to show you. Where is it at? But yeah,
So one of my
some
yeah.
peers rolled a 10 on Disham delivery. Yeah, I'll send them to you right now.
Oh wow.
One of these are from Denny, and the other one is from I think Angeluzo. Yeah, no, these are from Denny. He rolled these, and it's a 24% attack stat. That's gross. I don't think it's random. I think it still scales off like normal other every other normal move. So that's scary.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But
Oh,
overall, I just wish the stats didn't exist. I think that's what ruins the mode. No, not the mode, but the new units. Well, not new units. It's
Yeah, I don't even know if we're ready for like these kinds of um, yeah, massive balance change.
no,
Um,
yeah. I mean, it frustrates me. Obviously, people were calling me like a whiny little shit, but excuse my language. But overall, I'm like, I don't blame them. Like, whatever. Like, I just wish people stop seeing the game with rose tinted glasses and just see the problems the game has at the moment. I just wish they didn't push back the updates that they wanted to promise into another thing, or essentially just say, "Oh, we have this promise," like the guilds. Remember, that's like the GTA 6 meme, and no one has been mentioning it whatsoever. They even axed it out of the stats or your profile, so it doesn't even show up ever again. So damn.
be fair with the guilds, they did say it was still in development and it may not come out this year in the roadmap.
God damn
So
it.
like I know people have been waiting for it, but in the roadmap for this year it did clearly say that it was like on the third panel, which is like in concept, in development, whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
something coming soon.
But
I think there's gonna be probably a new button when it comes out. That's probably why they removed it for guest stars. But I don't even have a clue like what they have planned for that. It's still such a mystery.
I mean, like, I wish they stopped being so vague with their updates or their patch notes. I mean, I just want more specifics, want more details to basically sink my teeth into, rather than just say, "Oh, they have a new update. Okay, let's just wait until they tell us the information when the update drops." Because that's what pissed off a lot of people when the update dropped. Everybody was concerned earlier on, like 5 months ago, especially me. I told them, I'm concerned if they're gonna involve stats, if they're gonna be used universally across all game modes, and none of those questions were answered at all until the last second. And better yet, they definitely swept a lot of information under the rug, especially with Rift boosting. I'm not too sure how well versed you are on that, if I could ask.
Oh, I know that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's even wait. Someone did tag the developers in Twitter or something. So
That was
developers are definitely aware.
yeah. They are aware about it, but even then, this was the first time they were aware of it was 5 months ago on Twitter. Later on, those 5 months passed. They promoted a cheater in their scoreboard. I shit you not. I also talked about it too. I'm like, bro, why are they suddenly deleting that tweet? Like what?
Is this still happening now?
Yes, it's still boosters are still around, and people were calling
Oh.
them out, and they had to delete the post, and then they replaced it with guest stars. and that's kind of like swiping it under the rug. It's like, don't worry about it, like. But even then, that's concerning. Like, do they care? Do they not care? Because there's no communication for one during the forums. Two, there's no communication with Twitter either. And three, you remember how back then when the game was a little bit fresh, but not really, like when the game was like
Mhm.
4 years old now, they used to do these challenges with
Yeah.
like lemon jelly challenge or some other stuff with other players who
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
will
Yeah.
sweat at this game hard. They stopped doing those, and at the same time, it feels like, wow, are they abandoning their audience, or are they working on something better? You know?
I wonder if that's just like the action of one developer who's kind of just on it and decided, you know what, this is a fun chance to take up, and maybe he's like gone right now. Because I think Cellsci was like the main proponent for that, right? And he was involved in a lot of these social media posts, but lately he's been MIA.
He
So I don't know.
technically he technically was MIA like at the moment, but I'm not too sure who manages it. But I'm certain
Yeah.
it was Cellsci at some point. But currently, like if I were to put like all my dice on the table, I would say Black Sunday is the current
Yeah,
manager.
I've seen that change as well. He's been, or he or she has been more involved in the forum posts and the Rift social media, so it might just be a new person now who's not accustomed to this or may have not know any of the history.
That's
That's a
true.
possibility. I don't know
That's
what's going
true.
on internally.
No, yeah, we're all left in the
Yeah,
dark, really. So we're just here throwing darts
it's
at
quite
the
hard.
dark. I mean, other than guest
Yeah,
stars, it's kind of sad that like a lot of people are like just downright hating on the update. Like, including myself, obviously, because I don't like the update personally, but a lot of people don't know how to voice their critiques out. And I told them, hey, just talk about it on forums or talk about it on some Discord channels that they'll definitely open. But at the same time, it's like, why do you suddenly want our feedback when we've been showing it to you for the past 3 or 4 months? Especially, we talked about it a bunch of times, and now you want more feedback. Like, bro, what? Are you listening or are you not listening? If you get me.
yeah, yeah. I can understand the frustration. It's quite hard to, if they don't reply. But I think their main focus right now is just on guest stars. I don't know anything about the Rift boosting or whether or not they're gonna do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, yeah, you're right. They didn't say anything about it,
No,
and
yeah,
I know I think that's fair to call them out on that. Like, yeah, Rift battles, Rift boosting, that's definitely a bad thing, and they have done zero thing. I think that's a fair criticism for to like voice that.
and also I want to mention there was this underground bug that like a lot of Rift meth heads play this game mode frequently, and they're saying, "Oh, why isn't there hyper specific catalysts showing up for characters?" That was a bug. They haven't shown up whatsoever for anybody up until the guest star patch, and it hasn't been mentioned at all.
Huh.
That was a bug. Yeah, because no one was getting a
I wasn't even
character
sure of that.
catalyst. Yeah, so no one was getting Don't Poke the Viewer at all on the cabinet shop at all, which was crazy. Like not a lot of people noticed it or hell even cared because that's how awful the game mode is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do with Rifts, honestly. I think it's forever gonna be a niche thing because like not everyone's gonna be a super competitive player, right?
right. No, I agree.
Yeah,
And yeah,
it's
like
quite hard to balance. I don't think any of the developers are like a high player either. I just that's my guess.
that's true. Like me and Kevin talked about it with our recent no, not recent, but it was a patch feedback video where we want to talk about changes the game should make. We did talk about them fixing Rift, which is semi next to impossible. We talked about it with like, hey, maybe they should give a boost, a stat boost to like random units or units that are meta. But then that complicates things between the player and the developer when they each have to tussle between what's right and what's wrong to
Yeah,
place in. And yeah, it's
yeah.
complicated. Like I agree, it's not like it's not like a on point decision that would fix everything because there's going to be problems regardless. I definitely know so. But other than that, the
Best thing that could.
mhm.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying.
No, 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 no. Go on. My bad.
No, no. I was just saying like the best thing they could possibly do with that is to just get feedback from like the high rift players, but like how many of them there are? I don't know how many people are still playing high rift games
I could name a
and whether or not
few.
they're even.
but like all the OGs who are almost all gone, if you noticed. So Rios is gone. He was a top three uh, player for Rift.
Oh yeah.
Rios is gone. I would say Grudy, but that dude never plays. He's usually just a top one tryhard. No, not a top one tryhard, but like a D1 tryhard. Lucy
Right.
still plays definitely, but they're just really casual about it. Lemon got top two, I think. Angeluso got top three. He's semi consistent as well. Denny is obviously your go to man with
Hmm.
like tryharding
Yeah.
in this bloody game. And mind you, that dude is like still fresh out the gate. Like he's been playing this year for 2 years now. He's been playing for 2 years. He's not like one of the he's not one of the OGs. He's still one of the new cats technically. Yeah.
His dedication is kind of crazy. I don't know like how he managed to like play this game for that amount of time.
He's been playing for 2 years and he's still one of the new cats. And I'm going for three. I'm older than this kid, by the way. Nah, I don't know his age. I'm joking, but I'm older in playtime with him. I want to ask you, when did you begin playing this game?
I think it was 2018.
2018. This
I
was
think that's when I
during
started.
what update did you roll around at, if I could ask?
I remember when I started, I think was it Fuqua got released?
Uh huh.
They were still releasing like some of the main characters that were in Second Encore.
Mm-hmm. That's sick. Yeah,
And
like
then I only started like getting serious about 20 a year or two after that.
mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm.
I think I found it from like an Instagram ad.
Oh, that's weird. The way I found out about the game is because a homie of mine was playing it, and he was like, "Yo, yo, look at this." And this was during high school, and I was just chilling with him.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, what kind of game is that? That looks sick." And it's like, "Yeah, it's Skullgirls." I'm like, "Oh, okay." It looked a bit weird. It looked a bit weird for me. I'm like, "Okay, I never played a fighting game in my life, so this is like my first
No, same,
exposure to
same.
it." Well, not really. I was exposed to Marvel versus Capcom as well, some Mortal Kombat, but that's like the casual shit, you know. But like this was like really niche, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna just see what's up with it. I tried it out, and here I am now.
Yeah, yeah. I went through exactly the same thing. I saw the game through an ad. I thought, this art style is quite new. It's different because most of the
Hmm.
games that are usually in the market are like anime-ish.
Yeah.
At least the games that I used to like see or like my friends play. And I
Hmm.
thought, okay, this is different. Let's try it out. Oh, it's a fighting game. The only
Hmm.
fighting game I know was like Tekken and when you play in the arcade.
Oh yeah, Tekken is cool too, man. Like
Yeah.
but yeah, like I continue playing and then I think I develop a niche as well. Like I don't know if you like a lot of people don't know this, but like I fucking wailed like hell for this game.
Really?
Yes. I feel like you're like the only few people I haven't spoken to about this like at all. Everybody else knows about it and their grandma too, obviously. But yeah, me and Denny have
Mhm.
spent fat stacks on this damn game, bro. Holy. And it was because I saw the debut for Dolly, and I'm like, "Yo, that's sick." And then here I am now. Yeah,
Honestly, I think character releases are their most profitable.
they are 100%, and they know how to make
For sure.
profit out of it if used right. Because if you pay attention to Dahlia's debut, that was fire. That was an actual good update, even though we weren't aware of Unholy Host's most broken ability that ever
Yeah,
dropped in
yeah.
this game. Everybody was hyped. They didn't know shit. Like, yo,
That was crazy. It
cool
was a good
character, by the
release.
way.
Honestly, she should be safe for last.
Really no. How so?
Because Marie was a bit okay. She's a bit
Mar
mid.
Marie kind of sucks. I won't lie. She's fun, but like, no. I mean, I wish they overall the combos are nice. She just has a lackluster story mode. I mean, Dahlia has that too. Obviously, it's just Dahlia kills everybody just because. The end. If you got
Yeah,
spoilers
and the
to that,
bullet
I don't care. You
panic.
should just play the story mode. Dog,
Oh,
this
she plays
game.
second Anchor as well.
I don't play it like that hard. I just watch the story mode walkthroughs. I mean, I play on keyboard, but I need to get a controller in the near future.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah, it's kind of hard to
Um,
play with a 2E on keyboard.
Yeah, I tried that. I tried. Well, someone did like a second encore tournament. I've never played it before. I decided, you
Mhm.
know what? I'll learn some basic combos with my keyboard, and it was so hard to play.
Yeah,
It's such a difficult game. Like fighting games are not for me.
I mean, I know 6648 plays on keyboard and he's pretty cracked at the game, so I don't
Damn.
know. Maybe I could be like that too, but like, let me just get a controller. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. You really do have to dedicate time to like actually learn the inputs and like memorize all of them.
No, definitely, yeah. And I heard Dahlia was probably like the most difficult to learn by far. Because she got some crazy tech with her going on with the bullets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, where did your name, am I saying it right, Xiao, come from? Like,
Um,
yeah.
so my real name is Owen,
Owen? Oh,
and it's
okay.
just an acronym of that. Like turn the N into a Z, and then you just like shuffle it around.
Oh, that's kind of
That's how I
sick.
got it.
That's kind of sick. I won't lie. Yeah, my
Yeah, no one
name.
really knows.
Damn, like that's the first time I figured that out. Like that's crazy. Like it sounded so strange at first. I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce it. I hope I'm not butchering it. You know?
I didn't
Yeah.
even think of like how to pronounce it when I created it because I didn't really start to make YouTube. Like that just came as like a later idea. I was just a player.
I see. I see. I mean, I want to talk about your profile pic too. Like, I like it, but like, oh, is that like your main go-to or your main stick?
I think I commissioned this from like Samael. They were someone from the community that like draws a lot of Scarlet Glows. I thought, you know what, I probably should
Mm-hmm.
do something about the community, like get involved. And so I
Mm-hmm.
requested, like, can you make something, an image? I don't know what, like something
Yeah.
black and white. And this was the idea they came up with, and I thought, yeah, it's cute. I'll take it. That's fine.
Oh yeah. I mean, for me, it was like I did the same thing, but this was like I stole this. This is like the last evolution of my profile pic. At first, I began with an Instagram post I stole, and I'm like, oh, that looks cute. I'll fucking steal that. Use it as my profile pic. Later on, one of my homies decided to recreate it and then drew it up differently. And then later on,
Hmm.
I hired two. I think it was two people I commissioned. It was Strike and then SD. Cool artists, by the way. Go follow them. I'll definitely shield them out as well.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
Wait,
Strike. Yeah,
is that like a character from a game or something, or is this an original character?
I mean, technically, I would say OC with like quotation marks because I stole the fucking design. Other than that, everything else is like stylized to the artist I hired and the colors I chose.
Okay.
That's it. But yeah,
Ah,
hmm
all right. I do like
this.
it. It's got a unique style to it.
No, for real. I mean, Strike is amazing at what they do. Yeah. I want to talk about the other besides SGM, what other games do you play?
Uh, I play League Legends of Runeterra. Do you know that game? It's
Legends
a
of
League
Rune.
of Legends card game.
It reminds me. It sounds like League. Yeah, like I'm guessing like tower defense, attack points. Yeah.
This is just a yeah, it's just a card game. Kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Yu-Gi-Oh, but with League of Legends characters.
Mm-hmm.
I play a fairly lot of card games because I used to play it back in high school,
Oh, dope.
but I don't really play it anymore, so I just play the digital version now.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get back into like card games again. My homies have been trying to get me into Magic the Gathering. I heard that was pretty cool. And
Oh yeah, that's a very famous one.
you played that one too?
That's the only one that I never touched because I came
Mm-hmm.
from Asia and it's not really big there.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty huge over here in America, bro. Like
Yeah,
wait,
yeah, I
you're in
can imagine.
Asia? Oh, that makes sense because our time zones are like wild. It's like 6, 7 o'clock for you. It's like 2 in the afternoon for me.
Well, right now I'm in the UK, so I live here, but I was originally
Oh,
brought up.
okay.
I'm just all over the place.
That makes a lot of sense because your upload schedule is really weird. You upload on a Monday. That's crazy.
Oh, I never noticed. I
I
didn't
think
even
you
know I had like a schedule.
Yeah. Don't worry, my upload schedule is just as messed up. Hell, I even do this casually, dog. Don't even worry about it. I mean, I talked with Kevin about him, like, bro, your time zones are just as fucked. I was talking with him because he lives in Spain. And Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. So my schedule with him should be all just an hour apart. So we should like It's easier for us.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, besides that card game, what other games you got into, or like you've been meaning to get into?
I don't play a lot of games these days, honestly. I play a bit like MOBAs, like Wild Rift, Mobile Legends, here
Mm-hmm.
and there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just got into like Pokemon, the card game.
Oh,
That was
Pokemon.
quite new.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
I just
fire.
learned it over 2 months ago. Aside from that, I don't really play any other games. Aside from this, Skullgirls. Even that, I rarely do.
Bro, you need to get a new game to play, my guy. Like I got several on. Wait, do you play on PC or just mobile? I'm guessing it's just mobile right
Just
now.
mobile, just mobile.
Get yourself a PC, man. Come on. It will change your worldview. Trust me. I've seen it
Yo,
happen.
like I've got so many friends who plays PC, and it looks so fun, but I just don't have the time.
No, yeah, you're right. Like back then, we used to be like much younger and just have all the time in the world. Now we're like scrambling to make fucking cash. Like I get it. I
Yeah,
totally get it.
exactly.
Yeah, like fucking
Yeah,
adults are just grown up kids. That's it. Like that saying stays true to my heart. I don't care.
honestly. Wait, are you working as well, or are you still a student?
I mean, I'm 20, so I could very well go back into studies, but I really don't want to go back to studying in the US because the school system kind of sucks over here. I won't lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with getting a job out here, it's also a pain. I'll be honest. Because over here in America, the unemployment rate is ridiculously high. But like yeah,
Oh
even
yeah,
if you get into studies and whatnot, like you still gotta have that job experience, and they're like, okay,
yeah,
you got the certificate, right? But we're still gonna pay you 18 an hour. I'm like, bro, what? I spent 4 years over here just so I could get paid a little bit more, and you're gonna pay me the same as the other guy who didn't study? That's crazy. It's basically like that
yeah.
right
Well,
now, but
yeah.
that's why I didn't go into college or university. Not because of like, oh, I don't want to study because studying is bad. No, studying is a good thing. I agree. Studying is something like everybody should keep doing every day, regardless of how old you are. Especially if you're in your 60s,
Yeah.
still study. Like that's a good thing. But because like a reason why I didn't jump into it was not because of like, oh, I just don't like studying. I fucking love doing that shit, bro. Like I love studying shit that like actually helps me grow as a person. That's sick. But like if
Yep.
I don't get any financial gain from studying, even with all the years I put into it, then why would I waste
There's no
money on
point.
something where
Yeah.
I could just Google search it and learn it for my own? Because the internet is really, really vast. Like you could learn almost everything without needing a college degree, almost
Yep.
to some extent. Because if you have actual teachers, I feel like the teachers will teach you things that not a lot of books could give you, really. But that's with if
Yeah.
that's with the teachers that actually care about you, not those that just do it for a paycheck and then just walk away and show you a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah.
Most of schools have that kind of teachers, unfortunately.
Sadly, yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
In the
re-
UK, it's similar.
yeah, really
Um,
now.
University here is kind of like a business now.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, like people get charged crazy amounts of money to study, and then there's no guarantee to get a job either. Like unless you're studying very specific degrees that like, you know, actually gives you some skills, like you're basically
Mm-hmm.
wasting your time.
No, yeah. Especially money too, because you're dropping in. It's an investment basically, and
It's crazy.
it's wild. But yeah, like I just wish the school system was refixed. Like, sure, I could be talking about this on and on and on, but like, I'm not an expert at it. I'm just a person who's seen it head first. I just wish they had
Yeah.
proper communication with this counseling system or the school system, whatever. Just talk with them better. Yet, don't make it into a fucking monopoly either, because that was what the college board was. I don't know if you remember this during COVID. It was called the college board
Mhm.
where during COVID, they basically host SATs, APs, tests just so you could apply to a
Yeah.
college. During COVID, they had to do everything online, and once that happened, that was a dumpster fire. And it only got worse because those SAT online test exams were horrible. Like you try to submit the exam, and it kept loading indefinitely, and
What?
you had like a time, you had a due date on the dot where you had to turn it in. If you turned it in late, you're screwed. and everybody was like just praying that it could be submitted as soon as possible. And a lot of people managed to lose or fail their test because they submitted it late, even though they were trying to send that out early. It was so frustrating that they decided to
Whoa.
clown on them on Twitter, and they had to delete their Twitter because it was just a bunch of people shit talking. And I could, better yet, I could
It's
show
crazy.
you. I could even show you the College Board 2020 video. It's
It's like a
basically
scam.
it it oh yeah, pretty much it's a scam. Yeah, you could basically call it that, obviously. But there's this video that it's basically 4 years old. It could basically catch you up much better than I can. I'll send it to you, and you can basically watch it on your free time. But yeah, it was a dumpster fire. A lot
Wow.
of people kept losing money on this. A lot of people couldn't submit their exams. It was frustrating. But yeah, how did COVID treat you? Like, besides everybody being locked down, locked
COVID
down.
was a weird period for me because that was when I graduated from university.
Hmm.
So obviously I couldn't find a job, so I just went to do another degree.
Oh shoot! Damn. What were you trying to major
Thankfully,
in?
um, I majored in synthetic biology.
Whoa, that's
It's kind of
sick.
like biotechnology. Yeah, it's a really cool field, but it's still so early. There's not a lot of jobs in that space.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I ended up working. Well, now I work in software, which always is great. I
soft
liked it.
software is solid. I won't lie. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
want to get pessimistic about it. Like, oh, ChatGPT is gonna take your job. Like, bro, like, just do what you like, dog. Really.
Yeah.
Es-
Honestly, I don't
Especially,
think ChatGPT is gonna take anyone's
especially
job
with like
unless
a
you're
lot
a
of people
Protestant
saying,
or something
"Oh
else.
no, ChatGPT is gonna take my job." Like, bro, in the long scheme of things, not really. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I don't think so.
as you were gonna say
You
earlier,
still
my
need.
bad.
Yeah. No, 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 it's all right. No, I was just saying that I think if your job every day is just to write emails, then yes, ChatGPT is probably gonna take your job. But I don't think most jobs are that. Most jobs are a bit more nuanced than that. It's a bit more
Uh,
complicated as well.
no, yeah. I mean, other than that, AI is pretty scary. I won't lie. Like, a lot of people started using chatbots. I don't know if you call it like character AI shit, and it's been like
Yep.
a blowing monopoly. I won't lie. Like, they charge for this shit too. Like, especially if you want to get like a
Mhm.
accurate AI to just talk with you. It's like, damn, that's wild. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah, I think what's scary about AI is like I've seen people saying, like relationships, people preferring having like an AI girlfriend over a real one.
Yeah, and it's scary how accurate it is too. Like, it has sarcasm. I'm like, what? How the fuck
It
is a
sounds silly, but then like
it's
it
it
could be a reality.
it's so dystopian. Have you seen the movie is I don't know if it's called Blade Runner. Is it called Blade Runner? With
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Ryan Gosling film. Yeah, that one, that one.
Going with like androids and stuff.
Yeah. Where he's basically an android and some other people are, and he fell in love with some AI shit. I'm like, that's literally us in 2024. It's kind of sad, but
Yeah.
like it was bound to happen, you know?
Gonna start. It's gonna start. Like so people won't even put an effort into like finding a relationship or even being friends. What if you just prefer to having a hangout with your AI friends? That's crazy.
I mean, KSI even mentioned it too. Like, he's like, "Yo, I got AI homies." I'm like, "What? No,
What?
that is not okay." I know your new music video was kind of trash, but like, god damn, that's a new low.
It's
Oh
gonna be really bad. You're basically gonna surround yourself with like echo chambers of like people just saying yes to whatever you say.
no, yeah, that too. Like, like you gotta have Discord every now and then. Like, if you all agree with each other's statements, then there's no communion, there's no connection because haha, I said my name, very funny. Anyway, but there's no connection between the other side or the other party to basically say, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
you like this, but I don't like what you like. But that doesn't mean like we're fucking enemies. Like, We just have different world views.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
it.
different opinions. Yeah,
And people can't really
yeah,
see through that because a lot of social media sites, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, you gotta agree with each other or else you're the sworn enemy. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You could have different opinions and still be homies with the other person, you know?
yeah. It's a lot of black and white. Yeah, and I think people just don't want to become uncomfortable anymore.
That's true. People are afraid of moving out of their comfort zone. And that's understandable. Like
Yeah,
the internet grew up way too fast if you think about it because back in 2010 it was still the golden age, as I like to say. That was during
yeah.
Vine. A lot of people could basically take a joke without being offended because they knew it was a joke. It came from a website that made jokes, duh. And now you can't even do that without being assaulted by the FBI. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. You gotta be like politically correct with everything.
And not only that, like it's two evils. Like there's people who make jokes and other like who make jokes to such extremes that they don't get caught, and those that do get caught are like, bro, I didn't even say that much, and people are trying to
Yeah.
dox me. Yeah, and I'm like, that's
Chill out,
crazy.
man. Like,
No, for real. Oh my god. Like man, like I made a TikTok and that place is wild. Like you have TikTok on you or no?
no, I refuse to be in that place.
I don't blame you.
You
But
just
bro,
flat out refuse.
I need the views. I'm kidding. I really don't. But overall, I just did it for the funny, just to see, just to experiment with, like how TikTok works. It's scary.
Mm,
It's pretty scary. Like it nails down your algorithm pretty well. It uses your personal photos as well as any search history you have on other apps. Key logs most of
oh,
your
oh, wow, really?
yeah, it does. It key logs a lot of your information as well. I could I could definitely be wrong, but I feel like those statements still hold up technically.
Mhm,
But yeah, it
mhm.
also checks all your recent images and basically determines what you want or what you feel. Because for me personally, I've been meaning to get into like some dental flosses or like water flosses, and I've never told anybody about it, not even searched it up. And it just tells me,
It's only
"Hey,"
up here.
and it showed me a water floss ad. I'm like, "Bro, what? No,
Whoa!
no."
That's next level.
I think it had to do because I was looking up cleaning products for my face, and then maybe it tried to make
Yeah.
an algorithm and probably guess, hey, you probably want water flosses, no? Well, yeah, I do
Basically has
actually.
reached a point where it, like, predicts what you want.
Amazon does that too, by the way. I think there was this recent news article where this lady didn't tell her husband that she was pregnant, but
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that, yeah.
she kept ordering like baby was it like baby products, and then it kept
Yeah.
recommending her more and more, and then her husband saw them like, "Wait, what are you buying? You're not pregnant." And she's like, "Well, shit, yeah, I am," because he saw the recommendation tab for all his Amazon list being baby products, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he talked with her. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm pregnant. That's crazy.
Oh god. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely not ready for the internet. It just went way too fast.
We were never ready for it to grow this fast. Actually, like
No, no, yeah,
we didn't mind the internet. We just didn't know how to like adjust to the rapid growth of it. Like it's gonna be impossible, almost next to impossible. Maybe the Zoomer kids will definitely get adjusted to it, but other than that, like the new like the Gen Z, will probably struggle a bit. Any other person
yeah,
older than that, it's gonna be impossible to catch up with the new things.
yeah. I don't know how it's in America because like you guys probably receive these things like at an instant. Whereas where I grew
Hmm.
up, it's a bit slower where it came. Like I didn't get my phone until I was like 14 or something, and even then it was like a Nokia. So
Um,
like things
uh,
came a bit slower for us, so we were able to like see from afar like what's happening out there. So there were
mhm.
some anticipations, but I can't imagine for you guys.
I mean, it's different with each country. Like the UK is probably a bit slower, much more stricter with their phone policies. Americans, you could give an iPad to a kid, and he's gonna know how to use it in 2 seconds. Trust.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I will be honest, I was exposed to the internet at a young age. I won't lie, I was exposed to it since probably 10 at most. But even then,
Oh,
like,
you're probably one of the lucky ones then.
what happened?
You're probably one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, I was exposed like to like the golden age before it all went to shit. Yeah, I miss Vine, bro. That was such a goated app.
Oh yeah, Vine was good. It was a small joy in the world.
I feel like now like the older kids are like just have inside jokes with Vine. Like, what's your favorite
Yeah.
Vine? I'll probably be able to recall it.
Um, I can't really remember it right now, but I there was this person who like has a lot of impressions of like poems in a funny way. He reads it like face point blank without because some poems and poetry like doesn't make sense. It's like 3 lines of words and somehow it's like the best poem ever. So he reads it in like a point blank face and like he just laughed because it's so dumb.
My favorite one are
I don't know if
like
you see that.
I love the road worker head one. Like, man, I sure hope it does. God, I'm old, man. Fuck. I'm like, how old are you anyway?
I'm much older than you. I'm 26.
Yeah, 6 year age gap. I'm 20, dog. God.
Yeah, that's almost like a different generation in a way.
No, yeah. Like, I
Oh,
feel you were born in like the 90s, no? Ish?
yeah. I was a 90s
1990s
kid.
kid.
It
Hmm.
was 98.
98. Damn, close to like
Yeah.
early 2000s too. Not bad. But yeah, like
Yeah.
what are your favorite memories as like when you were younger, if you could recall?
Ooh. My first console game was a Nintendo DS,
Oh,
and
sick.
I played a lot of that game with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the multiplayer mode, we will like go into each other's houses and just play the game multiplayer. I used to play a lot of like Mega Man. That's so fun.
Oh yeah, Mega
I
Man
still
is sick.
remember
Oh my god,
Mega Man, Pokemon.
hmm
Ah, those were the good times.
I think I used to have a DS as well, but I probably lost it or shit. I don't know. It's been a minute because you used to play a lot of Pokemon Black and White. I don't know what generation of the DS
Yeah.
was. I'm just gonna check for it. Yeah, it was for the DS. But yeah, I used to play a lot of
Yeah.
Pokemon Black and White. One game, by the way. Y'all gotta try it out. A lot of crazy
Second
boss
one was
fights
crazy.
too. Yeah,
Yeah. Second one was crazy.
Black and
I
White
played
was.
more
Hmm. Oh, you
Platinum
played
was like my
Platinum?
highlight.
Oh shoot,
Yeah.
that's sick,
Dude, I was
man.
addicted to Pokemon. Like Generation 4, like I memorized everything of that game.
Damn. Do you do shiny
That
hunting
was
or
like
no?
fun. No, because I didn't really understood it back then. I think I just understood how it worked when XY came out. And I played XY.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, for me, I got back into like Pokemon again, but like just do the ROM hack shit. But even though Nintendo doesn't allow it, I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care. But yeah, I started doing it with these modded games where like you play. You heard about the Nuzlocke challenges?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are
Love
pretty.
Nuzlocke.
Yeah,
Great.
Nuzlocke is cool. Like I've tried it out the first time and I'm getting my shit rocked. I tried it on Pokemon Fire Red and it's not a good time here.
Have you seen Pokemon Kaizo? Have you heard
Pokemon,
of that?
yes, the next to the impossible fucking
Yeah, that one is crazy. I saw I think I watched a stream of like Wolfie attempting it.
yeah.
It's insane, man. You gotta like think 5 steps ahead.
Oh my. I know
It's
one person
crazy.
beat I know someone beat the Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge with Emerald Kaizo. I thought that was sick.
Oof,
Like you see him fucking
it's crazy.
think ahead like 50 steps before he reaches the like the fifth gym, and he's not even worried about
Yeah,
the first one. He's worried about the fifth one. Like, if he fucks up that one, it's over. But yeah,
that's true. That's true. That's exactly what Wolfie had to like do
hmm
as well. He was
hmm
like, before the fight, I'm gonna do this at turn this, and then at this turn, like do that, and like he's just considering every single like scenario and possibility. It's insane.
No, yeah, like they're like some fucking next generation supercomputer. Like you're just seeing them think. I'm like, how the fuck you come up with that conclusion? Like I can't even think about that. I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
big brain, man.
no, for real. And damn, like especially beating like a Nuzlocke challenge like Kaizo, because the final boss is essentially you got a Mewtwo to deal with, and some other legendaries as well. But it's all it's all
The
AI.
legendaries.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's all AIs, but like the AI is so well tuned, it's almost human. Almost. It's disgusting, really. Like if you're gonna do that challenge, good luck. You're gonna need to do a lot of research and knowledge on that game. Hell, you gotta learn how to play Pokemon to begin with if you don't know what fucking Emerald Kaizo is.
Yeah. Dude, even Wolfie couldn't beat it. And he's like a world champion.
Wolfie couldn't even beat the Emerald. I gotta Google it. I gotta see this.
No, he lost in the ice one. What's her name? What's the Elite Four?
I was Elite Four.
Ice. He reached the Elite Four, but then he lost.
Damn.
I forgot.
Man, all I know about
MVP.
competitive Pokemon is those are some real tryhards. I haven't like I
Yeah, I
played.
dabbled into VGC at some point. It was quite
Yeah,
fun, but it was too intense.
it's way too intense for me, man. Like I can't be doing all that. And then
Yeah,
like
because it's not only like you have to figure out your Pokemon, but you also have to predict your opponent on what they're doing, and just it's a lot of mind games.
it's all a lot of pattern recognition, a lot of like what
Yeah,
move is he gonna
yeah.
use next? What moves could that Pokemon have? What
And switching.
TMs? Yeah, and switching too. Like you got to figure out when they're gonna switch full restore. Oh, my brain just hurts. I feel like I'm gonna fry my brain just talking about competitive Pokemon. God damn! Like the only game that
Yeah.
ever equates to that such mind games is chess. I've played competitive chess for quite a bit. God
Oh damn,
damn.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I won't lie. It's pretty fun. Like when doing online tournaments like that. Because I started during
Oh,
I think it was during COVID. That's when the chess boom
yeah.
began, and everybody got into it. I got into it as well, obviously, but I kind of had a bit of know-how because my dad taught me how to play chess when I was much younger. Later on, I just figure out
Mm.
the pattern recognition, and it gets really, really, really complicated. I'm not even a good player at all. I'm like at most a 1,000, and 1,000 is like the common, like the average a lot of people reach.
Yeah. 'Cause Grandmaster is like 2K, right?
2K is for 2,200, I think. I gotta Google it.
2,200.
Gem Yeah, I think it's around 2,000. Anything past 2,500 is like already supercomputers from like Stockfish and some other robots.
Deep Mine.
Yep. But god damn, like AI is still crazy. Like like the first AI supercomputer that managed to be like one of the grandmasters was Gary Kasparov. It was against
Mm.
Gary Kasparov versus Deep Blue. And mind you, Gary managed to beat the entire world of like chess communities against himself. He was that much of a
What?
G that he managed to 1v1 the world. Well, not the world, but like people who know how to play chess around the world decided to play like a
Yeah.
daily game. A daily game just basically means oh, a game that will take like around 30 days, or it's like a long chess day long chess day tournament. So each will play a move, they will review it, study it, and he was making moves not a lot of people thought about, and they're like, "Yo!" And everybody had
Oh,
to get together, figure out like what the hell was
to
that move, you
analyze.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's
it's
actually crazy.
crazy,
Oh
and
wow. He
it gets
still
even,
won.
and he still won against the world, and it's wild. And this dude has been doing some crazy achievements, like not only beat the world, but managed to go against crazy grandmasters from the Americas and other bullshit, you know? And it's pretty dope.
Mhm.
And the thing is with him, like later on he got beaten by a supercomputer, which kind of sucked, you know, and I just wish like damn, I wish the AI the revolution didn't begin so soon. Which is kind of sad, you know? Because I
Yeah.
think the creativity
Yeah.
was gone after that point. Not a lot of people could do anything after that. Everybody just figure out the main best moves and just play them consistently. and that's
It's
that.
just very
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot of memorizing moves for chess, isn't it?
A
And
lot of
knowing like
a
different.
lot of reading, a lot of memorizing with chess books. Like at some point you could just sit down, read a book about chess, and then you'll probably figure out some patterns. But I think the best way to play
Yeah,
chess
yeah.
is a lot of pattern recognition and just play the games physically. Physically or
Hmm.
like online too, it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
yeah, I just wish that golden age of chess would have extended to like much longer, like around the 2000s, because I feel like the creativity was like at its peak when Gary was around, you know?
Oh, okay. I've never heard of him.
No, yeah, he like look up some like there's some really fun chess games that a lot of people played casually, and they're probably like one of the most popular or most well known, and they're pretty cool. I won't lie.
Okay, okay. I'll check them out.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely do that. Well, I've been I don't know how long it's been. It's been like what, an hour by now, give or take.
I think yeah, I think we're just almost there. Maybe like in 15 or so minutes.
Anyway, before I do head off, I want to just talk like, do you have any future plans with SGM content wise? Because I saw you post your recent the last post you made was like 5 6 months ago. Do you want to like talk about that briefly?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, just one more thing. I thought it's good to point out with the guest stars just to settle down the stats bit. So in your screenshot, you've got the dim sum delivery with like 24% attack,
Yes, that's
and that
Dennis.
took
Yeah.
10 levels.
Yep.
Yeah. So it seems they've scaled it in a way that it's very similar to like a level 15 move. Because
Mm-hmm.
I've got a destruction pillar with a 24% attack as well, but it took 6 levels instead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, do you
So
have
it
any
seems like
yeah, like it scales off gold moves, no? Ish?
yeah, I think it scales off gold moves. So at most, I would assume if you got like 1811, it's probably going to be similar to yours, which is like 42%. I think that's the highest.
Let's hope so.
Probably.
Like, let's hope so.
Yeah,
If imagine you see a
probably.
50% attack stat, that's disgusting. No.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not too sure like what the numbers are, but it seems it scales by yeah, like a gold move.
Okay, I see,
So,
I see. But
so
yeah,
slightly better.
other than that, like, what do you got to say to the audience in the near future? Like, I know you got more videos planned out, but you haven't been posting due to your recent hiatus, no?
Yeah, I don't know if you read the community post that I. Well, okay, not a lot of people knew about it actually. I should have probably made a video about that, but basically, I've stopped making content,
Oh, you stopped making content.
video
Oh,
wise.
uh-huh.
Yeah, only because I got bored, honestly, with like video
Oh,
making.
that's understandable,
Not
brother.
just yeah. I got interested in other stuff, and I don't really have the free time as well. I mean, I could force myself to make a video every week, but
Nah,
I
don't.
would rather do other stuff.
It's not okay. That's a drain you don't want to go down in. That sucks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I
like,
realize I should probably communicated that better because
don't
I
worry
don't
about it.
think
You could just
people.
ping me on you could ping me on Twitter and just send this out and say, "Oh, I talked with this guy," you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's been really nice though. Like a lot of people have been like questioning like where did this guy go? Like I really like his videos and stuff. So it's been like oh that's I've received good comments and like oh people actually still do watch it.
Yeah, it's sweet, you know?
Yeah,
Like knowing me,
it was a good trip.
this kind of content I'm trying out is just experimental since I tried it out with Kevin, now I'm trying it with you. I'm probably trying to move up and just scale it upwards, you know, just talk with more peers, talk with more people who know about this game, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just want to keep it going like that. And shit, man, if you got any socials, any projects you're planning out, just say them right now. If you got any.
Um, Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already.
All
It's
right.
probably the only social I use.
All right.
It's in Ziao17.
Mhm.
That's my profile. I don't really post that much, but like if you want to reach me, that's probably the only or like Discord.
Definitely.
That's it.
Well, it was nice chatting up with you. That was like a great conversation for sure.
Problems, man. It's rare to get like these kinds of talks, you know?
No, yeah, like I want to make this like a regular thing. Not a lot of people tackle this like, oh, just talking with two peers like who know the game very well. And shit, like I want to make this like a regular thing, you know? That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. What do you people usually call you? Like no connection or just no
Some
co?
no code, no connection. Yeah, sometimes they just call me that. There's sometimes some people use some inside jokes to call me some other shit, but like that's for like the servers, you know, like anything outside that,
Yeah.
like if you know, kind of deal.
Okay. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it
Sounds
was
good.
it was nice talking with you, dog. You take care, all right?
All right. Thanks, man. I'll see you around.
No, yeah, no problem, big dog.